I mean, tough loss. I mean, especially the way we came out first half. Kind of felt like we had, our momentum going. We were rolling, but that third quarter is where things shifted and we just weren't able to get under control.
It seems almost like a theme of over the past couple of years where big lead and then give up. And is it really come down to this tale of two halves that way?
I don't know. I just think when we're up big, we just have to really continue to focus on the things that got us that lead, and know that this NBA team's not going to lay down. So we're going to get their best shot. And I mean, we even talked about it at halftime, but we just didn't come out with our heads on straight after halftime.
What were the things that you felt like helped give you that lead earlier?
I think just our communication, the way we were flying around on the defensive end, the stops we were getting to let us get transition points and actions where they're not all the way fully set. Things like that. I think in the second half we gave up some easy points for them, and when the ball is going in, it's easy to get confident. So NBA team, good players over there. So when the confidence is rolling, and they're at home, so the feelings are high. So I think that's just what happened.
When they started switching 1 to 5 in that second half, how do you feel like it impacted you guys, and what could you have done?
Kind of stalled us out a little bit. I think when we went one screen and they switched it, we kind of stood there, didn't really know what we wanted to do next. So, but I think we just have to figure out how we want to screen and go into actions and what we want to get into or try to get to when teams are going 1 through 5 to put ourselves in a better situation.
Making adjustments in that second half to their adjustments when you're still learning each other?
No, I don't think so. I think it's basketball. We've all played it for a good amount of time. I don't think the things that we were messing up last night is things that are something that we're not capable of. I don't think it was something that serious. I think it just came down to really just locking in and make sure the simple things we executed.
You guys are down some sides up front right now.
Mhm.
Going up against some bigger teams can be problematic from a rebounding perspective. Like, what are things you guys can do, even if you're undersized, to do a better job on the glass?
Make sure you hit them. I mean, I think when the shot goes up, hit them early. Don't let them get down to the mid-range area before you hit them first. I mean, obviously, like you said, they're a big team, so don't want to let them get that far in before you get some contact, and that kind of decreases their chance of getting the ball. So I hitting them first. I think that would be a good emphasis.
To that tune, when you are smaller, like, do you feel like there's other strengths that you can lean into being a smaller group out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think the pressure that we're able to put on the rim, if teams are gonna have bigger lineups, then most likely they probably won't be able to guard like that. So probably being able to get by them, put them in action that they're not comfortable being in, and pressure on the rim, and then that's when you create the rotations.
What's kind of like the impact when you hear like a vet, maybe two future Hall of Famers like Russ and Devo kind of say some things after a practice like that to kind of leave you guys thinking about heading into tomorrow's shoot around? What kind of impact does that have?
I mean, I think it's a good message for the team to hear, just to keep everyone's head on straight. I mean, long season, but I mean, obviously, losing a game like that, uh, those are games that you look back at and be like, man, we could have had that one. When the seeding is real close and it's 1 game, 2 games, those are ones that you want to have back. So I think a message like that just, focuses everyone attention back on the main goal.
And you've experienced a lot with this organization since being here. How much are you looking forward to an opening night here in Sacramento?
Man, it'll be crazy in here. So I definitely love playing at home. Best fans for sure. So I expect it to be electric in there tomorrow.
What stands out to you about that Utah team?
Say that one more time.
What stands out to you about the Utah team coming in?
Their size. They got some young guys. They're hungry. And they're a team that if you don't really if you overlook them, like they'll come in and punch you in the mouth. So I mean, don't underestimate anybody. I mean, they're a good team. They got some good players. Good size, young guys. So just have to be ready.
What's it like being a part of, just a lot of guards on this roster? Obviously, there's only so many minutes that can go around. How comfortable are you just in the role of, doing what you're asked of night in and night out?
It's nothing to me. I mean, that's just kind of what I've been doing since I've been here. So I mean, my role is I'm the utmost comfortable in that position. It's nothing new, no wrench thrown in there that I'm not expecting. So nothing that I'm not expecting is going on. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Doug mentioned your professionalism after the game. What conversations did you have with him about playing time and stuff, maybe pregame or during the game?
I mean, just kind of like what you said. There's a lot of guards on the team. Trying to figure things out. We added Russ Lay, so we're trying to figure out everything. How everything's gonna look, rotations and minutes, all of that. But I mean, it's whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. So I mean, me, I just whatever situation I'm in, whenever I'm in the minutes, I just make the most of them and do what I do. So that's all I can do anyway. So don't get upset about anything. So yeah.
I'm sure you were familiar with Zach already before, but having been around him for the time that you have now, just what do you make of the caliber of scorer that he is?
Man, I'm so glad I do not have to guard Zach because he's tough, man. Especially once he gets going, like easily one of the best scorers in the NBA. So I mean, yeah, the type of scorer he is, he's there's not too many scorers that score the way he does. So definitely just glad to have him on our team. I mean, he's great. He's great. Like I said, I'm just glad I don't have to guard him. That's for sure.